Oh, Jamar Chase with the dive. Because Garrett Wilson's wide open. Garrett Wilson, touchdown Barrett. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video here on the Water Juice channel, and welcome back to the Chicago Cougars Relocation franchise here on MLB The Show 22. That is right. We return, and we are in the off-season. Now, if you remember from last episode, it was the postseason edition of the Chicago Cougars, and we failed. The year previous, we won the World Series. We were on top of the world, sitting on top of the mountain, feeling like nobody could ever touch us. And then we come into this season, have a fantastic year, our best year in terms of win-loss record in franchise history. Even better than last year when we won the World Series. We had 92 wins. This year, we improved by 2, had 94 wins, and won the division for the second straight year. Then we ran into the Atlanta Braves. And the Atlanta Braves beat us 3-2, and won the series and went on to win the World Series. I don't remember who won the World Series, but they beat us. And we fell in the first round in the NLDS. Not the NLDS. We didn't play the Braves. What am I thinking of? I'm thinking of my other series. Sorry. I'm thinking of my other series a couple of years ago in the Reds series I do on my other channel. Whoops. We are in the American League is what I was thinking of. We won the division. All the stuff I said was right up until the point where we got to the postseason. So we played the Twins is who we played. Not the Braves. The Twins. Same team. Not the same team. We played the Twins, and we still lost 3-2. That was right, but we played the Twins. I apologize. That was my fault. I forgot what division we were in for a second. I thought I was playing a different series. I apologize. But we lost to the Twins. So everything I said was right. We had the 94 wins. We lost 3-2 in the division series, but it was just the American League, not the National League. I apologize. So we come into the offseason, and we need some things to change. We need to figure out what went wrong, and we need to improve on that because we're at a point where we can't afford to not at least play in the World Series every single year. We have to be in contention every single year. We're past the rebuilding part. Now this is the keep it together part. This is the window. We are in the championship window, and we just wasted a year by losing in the first round. So we got to figure some things out. Let's not waste much more time. Let's get into the postseason, see who's in free agency. I'm hoping there's some really good pieces that we could add. Maybe we need to trade on some other pieces. We were thinking about trading on Jordan, so that's a possibility. What we do with that, we need to maybe free up some money. I know we have a little bit of money free in cap, but we need to, if we move on from Jordan, we need to do that. Frees up a lot more. So we got a lot of things to figure out in this episode. I hope you guys do go and enjoy. If you do, leave a like, and let's figure out what to do to fix this team for next season. All right, so I wasn't totally off base when I was talking about we lost to the World Series champs. We did. We lost to the Twins, who end up in the World Series playing the Braves and beat them 4-2. So technically, I was right. I just said the wrong team name in the wrong division. So we are hoping to figure something out here. Our budget is $17 million available. But Jordan is here. We're paying him for 2 more seasons, I think, right? Because this is 2020. Is this 2026 or 2027? Are we paying him for 2026? This is 2027 when we lost in the ALDS. So we need to figure out what to do with him. We're going to keep Acuna. Scooble is also an interesting one. What do we do with him? Riley's an interesting one, but he's been playing at an MVP level. And he might even have won the MVP. Did he win the MVP? Let me go to the awards and check. Did he win the American League MVP? Most of it, he did. He won the American League MVP this year. I was going to say, because he's been playing at MVP level for a long time, for the past couple seasons. So we're going to keep Austin Riley around because he's defending. We can't get rid of the defending American League MVP. That's just weird. We're going to keep Smooth Jazz around. Trevor Rogers is an interesting one. Ronaldo Lopez will keep around for another season, maybe if we can pay him. We might have to just let him walk. Julio, we're going to have to bring back on a... Oh, he's going to want so much money. Julio, why? He's going to want so much money. Torkelson's going to want a lot of money. Oh, that's not good. That is not good at all. We are not going to have much money, which is why we probably need to move on from Yordan Alvarez, which is going to suck because I enjoy Yordan Alvarez. I really do. But let's start the offseason. Let's move to it. Wait, did I do the stats? I did the stats for the postseason, right? I think I talked about this. Yeah, because Jackson Jobe had an 18 ERA. Yeah, he's the one who cost us the game. We talked about the stats. So let's advance to the postseason. My contract has come to an end, but the Cougars are offering me another one. We could go to the Blue Jays, the Braves, or the Dodgers, try to rebuild all these teams. But this is a series about the Cougars, so we will accept the Chicago Cougar job and sign the contract. So we are back for another 3 seasons with the Chicago Cougars. View the retired players. Anybody of note. So we got Didi Gregorius. Joey Votto retires. Who else? Anybody else of note? Yan Gomes. Andrelton Simmons. Who else? Andrew McCutcheon. Kevin Quackenbush. Is there anybody in free agency that is of note? Brandon Belt. Who else? Michael Brantley, Madison Bumgarner, Tyler Bundy, Oswaldo Cabrera, Kirk Casale. Some decent names. Nobody that's going to Hunter Dozier. Nobody's going to make the Hall of Fame, I don't think. No, I don't think anybody here is going to make the Hall of Fame. So we will move on. No Hall of Fame inductees. The MLB The Show is very strict on who makes the Hall of Fame. Even more strict than the actual MLB Hall of Fame or Major League Baseball Hall of Fame. So we have exclusive free agents for O'Neal Cruz, Spencer Torkelson, and Ronaldo Lopez. We have a projected budget or an available budget of $46 million. That's because all those contracts are now up. Like these guys and Julio Rodriguez and all those people, Shane Baz. So we need to bring those guys back. But first off, I want to rebrand the team and I want to edit the jerseys because I want to add a star underneath or above our logo so that we know that we won a World Series. I want to add a little star on the jersey to know that we've won a World Series before. So if I can do that somehow, I might need to go to the logo editor. No, not the logo editor. I may need to go to the vault. Can I add some sort of star? Can I search for a star? Let me search for... Nope. Yeah, okay. Star. Is there some sort of star I can add? Search for it. So we got just... I just need a regular star. I don't need any logo. I don't need anything like that. I just need... That could work. That's a Mariner star, but that could work. Is there anything here that would work? That could work. I'd have to change it, but that could work. No, I don't like that. Come on, there's got to be some sort of star that I can add to the team. See, something like that would be cool. That's what I'm looking for, like a gold star like that, but not the C. I guess I could take the C away. Could I not do that? Can I just erase the C and just use that? Or like something like this and just erase the AL? I feel like I could do that, couldn't I? Because I don't think I'm just going to find a regular... There's a solo star by itself, the way I'm looking for. So maybe... Let me try that. Go back to that page. What page was it? It was this page. Yeah, so if I take the American League, download it, American League All-Star Game thing, and then use it in the logo editor, right? Team main logo... Home jersey logo, edit the logo, and then how do I add something new? Can I add something new to it? I haven't done this in a while. Let me cut the video until I figure it out because I don't want to just like be going around. I need to actually focus. So I'm gonna figure it out. Hopefully, if I can't, then I'll cut back to when I have or don't have it. But I'm gonna see if I can figure it out. So I'll see you guys when I get it. Okay, so I'm back, And I got a star on there. I figured out an easier way to do it, so I didn't have to have the logo do it thing. But I figured it out. So we've got a star now underneath the logo. So now we know that we've won a World Series. I could also put one, I guess, on the back of the jersey, like on near the neck area. But that's more like an NBA thing. I don't really want to do that, at least not right now. So that's what we're going to rock with for the new season now that we've won a World Series. I just wanted to, I wanted to have something. I wanted to do this last year when we actually, coming off the offseason where we won the World Series. But I just wanted to have something to acknowledge the fact that we have won a World Series. So that's going to be that. I'm going to finish that, and we are going to acknowledge this as the Cougars, let's see, Cougars World Series team. So we're going to save that. Bada bing, bada boom, done. And now we've been rebranded with a star underneath the logo. Awesome, perfect. We need to hire a third base coach, which shouldn't be too difficult to do because there should be some good ones. Aaron Boone's here, but he's 50 years old and he's got -2 for blocking. I want to get somebody who's got an A attribute grade and somebody who doesn't affect us that bad. But also William Acevedo is 65. I don't know if that's really that great of a pickup, but this guy right here, or Luke Gonzalez, both give pluses. He gives +2 to speed. I think we're going to go for Luke Gonzalez. We'll offer him a 3-year deal, and we're offering him about $3.5 million to get him the job. That's the only coach we need to hire. Yes, it is. We'll need to hire a pitching coach, a first base coach, and a farm director next season. Can I re-sign these guys? I can't even add contract or add money to them? I guess not. So we'll just have to do that when it comes. So we've rebranded the team. We've signed we've offered a new third base coach. Now we need to go and talk to these guys. $20.5 million for Oneil Cruz on the qualifying offer. It's $20.5 for everybody here. That's all of our budget right there. So we might have to just forget the qualifying offer, make an offer ourselves to try and get something a little bit cheaper. But Oneil Cruz might have to get out the door because that is an expensive contract for a very talented player. Don't get me wrong, very talented player, but a very expensive contract, especially for Spencer Torkelson as well. Ronaldo Lopez also is going to be kind of expensive here. $4 million over 2 seasons. That's basically our entire budget right there. So that's going to be tricky. That is going to be tricky to try and navigate right there. Okay, so Plesac declined his option. He's going to be free agent. We re-signed Oneil Cruz, so he's back. And we also re-signed Ronaldo Lopez. So now we might need to trade Oneil Cruz because with the lack of budget we have, and now Oneil Cruz is making 16 for 2 seasons, that's a very expensive contract that we might not be able to afford here pretty soon. So if we go and try and find a new shortstop, this might be a problem because of the fact that there's not a lot of people signed to contracts right now, especially a guy like Anthony Volpe, who is somebody that I would want. I do want an Anthony Volpe type of player, but he might not be available. Nico Horner, somebody that I've also talked about wanting, but at 18.2 is not something that I want to try and get. It looks like we're not going to be able to trade Oneil Cruz right now because it doesn't seem like they want to. They want him, so we will continue to move. Luke Gonzalez accepted the Royals offer as the first base coach. Okay, so we're not going to be getting Luke Gonzalez. Very interesting. Is the other guy still available? Robert Acevedo is being targeted right now, but we can go for Marcus Ryan. Sure, let's go for Marcus. I was offered that man $3.5 million for 3 seasons. He took the Royals job. That's crazy. All right, it is time. We've offered contracts, so we don't have to worry about that. Ronaldo Lopez accepted. We just need Spencer Torkelson to accept. That's all we need. Germain Marquez accepted a 3-year deal for the Rockies. He's re-signed there. Let's get into free agency. All right, we have tendered contracts. That's a lot of guys we got to bring back. Salary arbitration, good God, that's a lot of people we need to bring back. And then free agency. I don't even want to look at free agency because I know there's going to be a ton of guys that I want, like Alek Manoah. but we're not going to have the budget to be able to bring him in. Oh, this is not good. There's some people here that I could see becoming a very valuable piece to the puzzle. And it's not that great of a free agency class. We've seen better. We've seen better, but this is still a very good class. There's still some people, obviously, that could help us out. So we got to figure some things out. We got to bring our own guys back, though. We got to bring our own guys back, like Julio Rodriguez, who we will offer salary arbitration to. So that's $4 million right there. Shane Baz, we will offer arbitration to. That's 5.1. That's a lot of money right there. CJ Abrams, we will offer. That's not as much money. That's good. Morales, certainly we will offer. MJ Melendez, we will offer. He's our catcher. Josh Jung, no, I don't want to make a normal offer. I want to offer arbitration. And then Evan McMahon, we will offer arbitration to as well. So $45 million right there. That's all. Plus we have Torkelson's money as well, so that doesn't help. But that's all the money right there. We don't have any money to bring these guys back. So we got to figure some things out. We don't have any money, baby. We don't have any money. Which is why Jordan was on the table for a possible move out the door. And O'Neal Cruz might be on the table for a possible move out the door. So can we find a guy that's under contract that will give us good enough replacement for Jordan Alvarez? It's hard to replace a guy like Jordan. He's so dominant, such a good hitter. And I don't think, as of right now, there is a left fielder that is under contract who is good enough to replace a guy like Jordan Alvarez. Austin Meadows, we used to have on the team. Right here, 2023. He was our first left fielder that we got, I think. I'm pretty sure. He just wasn't fast enough. But he's gone up to a 96 overall. That's pretty impressive. Jordan's a 93. I don't think that there's a left fielder out here that's good enough to trade back in return. I mean, that would also save us some money. Akil Baddoo could do that, but he wouldn't save us enough money. I want to get a steal, and I'm probably asking too much. Oscar Mercado is too old at this point, 33. I mean, Jordan's only 30. So maybe if we go for right field, is there a right fielder that we could just switch to left field? Riley Green would be perfect, but he doesn't have a contract just yet. Aaron Judge, Verdugo, no. Dylan Carlson's too expensive. Bryce Harper's too old. Juan Soto is expensive, but would be good. But he's just, I don't think Juan Soto is going to be ever an option for us. He's just far too expensive, I think. He's just too expensive. I don't think I can validate a trade unless I throw in like Jackson Jobe and I throw in, I don't know, who else would I have to give up? Somebody else that's under a decent amount of money. That could be Ronaldo Lopez, I guess. Or it could be Shea Langoliers. I don't think we're going to need him very much anymore. So this could work. Is this a smart idea? Probably not. Considering Juan Soto's already 29, he's got 6 years left on his contract, making a lot of money every single season. Just for us to play him at left field. Or I guess we can move Acuna to left field. It doesn't really matter. I don't like this. I don't like this at all. Especially if we're giving up Shea. I mean, I like Shea having him as a backup. Willie Rodriguez is already 30 years old. I didn't realize he was so old. He would get the deal done, and we'd even be able to bring something back if we gave him Willie Rodriguez. Oh, I don't like this. I don't like this at all. What about if I gave them Yamamoto? Yoshinobu Yamamoto gets the deal close. Then I would have to give them... They want him? No. I don't want to give up Alex De Jesus. It probably has to be Willie Rodriguez. Probably has to be Willie Rodriguez. Yordan Yamamoto and Willie Rodriguez for Juan Soto. Is that a good deal? Probably not. Considering we were trying to trade Yordan Alvarez for less money and then going for... But Juan Soto is just that type of guy where we're not going to find many guys with that kind of value equal to what Yordan brings to the table. Because Yordan's such a good player. We could go for a guy like Elijah Green if he was under contract. He's been having terrific seasons. A guy that I would definitely be interested in. It's just a matter of he needs to sign his contract. That's really the only thing holding us back. Oh, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I don't think we're going to sign anybody. I hate to say it, but I don't think we're going to sign anybody. It sucks because I really want to sign some people, but we just don't have the available money to be able to bring back everybody that I want to bring back, plus sign somebody. So we're going to just have to stick around with what we have, possibly make some trades. So Alex Reyes goes to the Mariners. Yoan Moncada signs a 5-year deal with the Rays. Francisco Mejia signs a 3-year deal with the Mets. Marcus Ryan signs the deal with the Cougars for the third base job, so we got our third base coach, which is awesome. We're going to keep moving on. Drew Jones re-signed with the Red Sox. Oh, I don't like this. I don't like this. Because I think Riley Green, if I'm not mistaken, Riley Green is a arbitration guy. So that means we have to wait even longer for him if we... Yeah, he's an arbitration guy. So we have to wait even longer if we want to trade for him, which sucks. Because he's not going to have a contract until the end of the offseason, when we are going to be in trouble. Trouble. We got to sign some of these guys back, that is for sure. It looks like Torkelson accepted his deal. So that's good. So we have Torkelson back, but we don't have much money left. Offer some people some contracts. Can I take... How deep can I take this? Oh, I can take it down real far. I can get him for 900,000, then we can trade him, possibly. You know I like trading people. Oh, nope. Raise that back up to about 650. Scott Everett. I don't even really want to bring Scott Everett back, but we could probably trade him. We can get something back for him, I guess. So let's do that. Let's sign him and then trade him. We'll have to move that back up to about 600K. Ernest Crespo. Can we move that down? We can. About 110. Antonio Alonso. We can drop that a bit. Bring him back. Ray Rosado. Drop that down. And he'll accept about 1.5. Ken Yakayomo. We don't even really need to bring him back. He never really makes an impact for us. Plus, he see potential. But we also need bodies. So we need to bring these guys back just for that. So we can offer these contracts. I'm hoping these don't add up to be like a crazy amount of money. But as you can see, we're already over $31 million. So we are already getting up there in contracts, which I'm not happy about, but it is what it is. We're going to have to make some difficult decisions. We're going to have to let some guys go. We're going to have to trade some people that we don't want to trade just to make it work. I've put myself in this position by signing those players. I mean, I went for a World Series. We got the World Series. But this is the fallout from doing what I did those couple of seasons to rebuild the team expensively and being able to win a World Series. Luckily, we can say we have a World Series in our franchise's history. So it wasn't for nothing. But now I just have to pay the piper by paying all these players. All the expensive players. These guys aren't expensive. It's just the fact that we don't have the money to pay them because we're paying all the expensive players. But we need to offer all of these guys just for body purposes, just because we need people. Keep on offering. There we go. Mackenzie Poe. Julio Nunez, Taylor Smith, Koji Ishii, Felipe Hernandez. All these guys get contracts because we need them. Not because I want to bring them back, but because we need them as bodies. So bada bing, bada boom. Felipe Escobar. You know what, Felipe? You're a 37 overall. You can walk. I don't care. But okay, we've offered all these contracts. That's perfect. Beautiful. Now we can start simulating. I don't even want to get to arbitration, really. I know I've offered arbitration, but I don't even want to see them accept. So Camilo Doval signs a deal with the Marlins. Alek Manoah signs a 9-year deal with the Braves, so he's no longer a Blue Jay. Very interesting. All right, we simulate a few days. The tendered contracts, a few guys have accepted. All the really low overall guys have accepted, so that's good. But that leaves us with $5 million in available budget. We keep moving on. Andrew Vaughn signs a 5-year deal with the Cardinals. This is the 40-man roster. And we've got everybody but Rowan Wall. Everybody but Rowan has signed, so that's good. We need to figure out our 40-man roster. Who's on it that I don't want on it? Who's on it that I do want on it? I should be asking. So who's on it here? Camilo Diaz. I probably want on the 40-man. Can I add him to it, or is it full? It's full. Okay, so I probably want Camilo Diaz. But other than that, Roki Sasaki, I definitely want on there. So 2 guys in AA that I certainly want on there. What about AAA? Who's on there? Ken Yokoyomo, don't care. Rocker's on there. Ronan Wall